The book of First Chronicles opens with a long list of names, tracing history from Adam onward. These genealogies were written for Israelites returning from exile, helping them reclaim their identity and remember their roots. Each name is a link in a chain, connecting generations to a divine promise. Chronicles focuses on Judah and the line of King David, highlighting God's covenant and the hope of an everlasting dynasty. Unlike other historical books, Chronicles presents an idealized vision, emphasizing faith and continuity. For a people rebuilding after exile, these lists were more than records. They were declarations of survival and purpose. The chronicler's thread ties past, present, and future, reminding readers that their story is part of a larger unfolding plan. First Chronicles Chapter 3 zooms in on David's family, the royal line of Israel. It lists David's sons born in Hebron and Jerusalem, including Solomon, who would build the temple. The genealogy traces the kings of Judah, confirming God's promise that David's descendants would rule. Even after the Babylonian exile, the line continues through Jeconiah and Zerubbabel, showing hope endures. The chronicler's message, the royal line survived exile, and God's covenant remains unbroken. Among those rebuilding Jerusalem were David's descendants, keeping alive the hope of restoration. This genealogy is a powerful reminder of legitimacy, continuity, and future promise. The Davidic family was still present, waiting for God's appointed time. The story of David's line is a story of hope that outlasts tragedy. The genealogy in 1 Chronicles 3 is the backbone of Israel's history and identity. It establishes the legitimacy of Judah's kings, rooted in God's promise to David. For the post-exile community, this lineage was a source of pride and stability. The chronicler weaves a continuous narrative from David's golden age, through exile to return. Unlike the northern kingdom's chaos, Judah's single-family line signaled God's faithfulness. The genealogy defined Judah as the true inheritors of God's covenant. It's not just a record of the past, it's a charter for the future. The line of David is central to the unfolding story of salvation. This list is a reminder that God's promises endure through generations. Beneath the names in David's genealogy runs a current of Messianic hope. God's promise to David was for an eternal king, the Messiah. Every Davidic king was a glimpse of this promise, but the people awaited the true anointed one. The chronicler's careful record-keeping kept hope alive even after exile. Names like Zerubbabel signaled that God's promise was still in motion. The New Testament opens with a genealogy linking Jesus directly to David. Matthew's list draws from Chronicles, declaring Jesus as the fulfillment of ancient hope. Chronicles' genealogy bridges Old Testament promise and New Testament fulfillment. For Christians, this is more than history. It's the family tree of the Savior. For ancient Israelites, genealogies defined identity, inheritance, and belonging. Lineage determined tribe, land, and even the right to serve as priests. These lists were the official record of covenant relationship with God. To be named was to belong. To be omitted was to lose one's place in the story. Even today, people long to know their roots. Genealogies tap into a universal desire for connection. The line of David points to a greater truth. Through Jesus, anyone can join God's family. The story that began with a biological lineage expands to a spiritual family open to all. Chronicles' genealogy finds its purpose in producing not just a king, but a savior for the world. The invitation is to become part of a new family story rooted in grace and faith. Are you ready to continue? Just click here and come along with me to the next chapter.